Hello. During this recording, we're going to go over kind of some of the basic interfaces of Photoshop. We're going to start with Photoshop. So this is my first time kind of doing a screen recording, so excuse me if I fumble. So we'll go down the dock and we'll open up Photoshop here. So this is the interface. If we go up here, this is our main menu. It's kind of like any other program that you might open, pretty similar. You're probably going to be using this file quite a bit, file open, file new. And then over to the left here of the screen, this little bar here is the tools panel. You can kind of move that around if you want. And when you see the blue, kind of the highlighted blue area, that means it'll dock to the side there. And you can make it like single file or double file, double it up. I kind of like to double mine up because I feel like that's what I'm used to, and I just have a harder time finding my tools when it's like that. I just like it to be in this configuration, but everybody has their preferences. You can set your workspace up however you like. And there is a way to save it so that later on, if you accidentally close out of panels later and you want to refresh your workspace, you can just open up your workspace again. And it's a pretty handy little option. Anyway, over here to the right, there are different panels. I have a lot open. I'm not quite sure why all of these are open, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'll just show you how you can kind of move them around. You can grab them by these tabs, and you can dock them back, and have, if you want, and the blue will come up whenever you're about to dock it, but I'm not going to dock this one. I'm actually going to delete this one. I like the history panel, so I'll leave that open, but yeah, and I don't really use paragraph styles a ton, so I'll close out of this one. And so in each of these panels, and this one's really long, and you can make them shorter if you want. You just kind of have to fiddle around until you get the right icon. But anyway, at the bottom of these, there's different options. All of these are grayed out, and I can't really do anything with them right now because we don't have anything open in the main document. So, I mean, you can delete things here, and this is the layers panel here, and we'll be using this probably the most out of any of these other panels on the right, and then along with the tools, we'll be using those two things are probably going to be like some of the main things that we end up using. And then this is the options bar, and this seems to kind of change a lot depending on which tool you have selected. So it's just like kind of extra stuff that comes along with the tool. So as you change around, you'll see that options bar up here is changing with whatever tool I have selected. And so you can kind of go in here and adjust your tool the way you need it to be in order to use it. So that's kind of the main setup of Photoshop. In the next video, we'll kind of be covering the tools and what the tools do. All right, thanks.